We live? All right. Sean Dream Show. First guest. This is the first Sean Dream Show. This is iconic. I decided I wanted to have somebody that he does the same things that that I'm interested in. And I remember I met him at one of my homies' house, Trevor Clark. And he was one of those people that he didn't. He lowered his ego, because a lot of people, they have a high ego to ask for advice or, stuff like that, you know what I mean? And this guy, he came up, hey, man, hey, what's up, Dream Child, I want to be a producer, I want to do this, I want to do this. And this guy listened to my, my advice. My advice was just keep your crew with you, which you got your crew, you got John, you got Harlan. I know all the squad, you know what I mean?
Always.
You got your squad, and just work on your craft, and that's exactly what you're doing. So my first guest, Capshun. Everybody give him a warm welcome. Capshun.
Yo, it's nice to be here. It's nice to be here, man.
So first things first, I want to know where you got the name from, Capshun.
That's funny because like, whenever I was really starting to get into this style of music, like, I went under the alias Sleepless Beats, and then we went through like a whole slew of names with like me and him, like.
Y'all were in a group.
Yeah, we did like a co-op, producer name.
Okay, got you.
And eventually I was just like, I feel like Sleepless Beats is my old me. It's like my straight hip hop producer name. Like I want something that embodies like where I'm going with my music, So I honestly just started writing down like names on my phone, just like stuff, words.
Just stuff that came to your mind?
Exactly, like random words or like words spelled wrong with like weird symbols and stuff. Because I was like trying to be creative with it, and I sent it to all my friends, and they were just like, "This is the best one. This is the
Capshun."
best one.
So your friends chose Capshun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I wonder why you guys like that, and they all came up with the same idea. It was like,
just flowed, the way you spell it and everything like that too.
Really
unique, Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, and I put a lot of trust behind my friends with my music and stuff like that. I draw a lot of inspiration, so I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Capshun.
So,
I love that.
Hell yeah.
So do you? Whenever you make music, do you send it to your friends and ask them like, hey, what do you think about this?
A lot of the time.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, nah, y'all can't hear this till I put it out. I'm just like, I'm super critical about what I do. So, well, that's crazy, man. So, with these songs on Spotify, you send them all to your homies. And
Yep. Well, like
depends.
there's
Like,
some
not like
that I like
everybody.
to keep under wraps. Like here I didn't really show anybody. Lotus I didn't show anybody. I was super hype about that track. It's probably one of my favorite ones I put out.
I don't think I even heard that one before it came out. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was just like.
He kept it to himself?
Yeah, that one I think so. Yeah.
I like to drop random like my inspiration tracks. I'm like, yeah, you guys need it.
Yeah. That's how I am with me. I'm like, no, like. This is for me. This ain't even for anybody else. I don't care if you don't like it. I like it. So,
real talk.
But it's cool that you brought up Here because that's personally my favorite song. And I heard you doing the melody and everything. I wanted to wait, until we got the podcast started to talk about it. So, what DAW do you use?
I use FL20.
FL20. So you're on FL as well, and you're on FL as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all just collaborate all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long was that? Like a short one of those, like a short song, or was that one of those long? Like it took you a couple days to get it the mix right and all.
Honestly, that song took me like 2 days to make, bro. Because I was in. I think I had a weekend off, bro. On the other side, and I was just like, damn, I'm really inspired to make a banger right now. I just want to make a banger. So I was like, I'm about to make a banger, right? And I get on, and I spent the entire day. I think I maybe left my room once to go get food or something. I had water and like snacks in my room. I was just like,
all in.
This shit out.
Okay. I've had times where I'm just like, I don't even eat type shit. I'm just all in on that song.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. Yeah. So I like Here. Did you expect Raid to be the biggest song on Spotify?
Not at all, dude.
Raid is sick, bro.
When I dropped the EP, I was like, Raid is probably my favorite, but I did not expect it to
Off
be
the EP?
below. Yeah, off the EP.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
personal favorite, just like the way it flows. That's why I dropped it on Bonsai the way I did. I was like, it's my favorite song off the EP. I want to start off my label with this one song. But I did not expect it to blow up. I thought it was going to do, all right, just something to, get some listens.
Yeah, just some plays. That's what's up. So speaking of Bonsai, go ahead and tell them what Bonsai is. Like
Bonsai Collective is the label that I started in March. It's doing extremely well. I'm super happy about it. It's we're already at like 2,500 followers. I have Discord with like 200, 300 people in it, which is like a chat that's all producers and stuff like that fuck with the community, the scene and shit like that. So it's going super good. I'm getting ready to get on Spotify, start getting on websites and stuff like that. It's fun, man. I really like curating music as well. Just like not only putting my stuff out, like my inspirations. I'm like, I wanna show the world like what I'm about, like with this music stuff as well. So
got you. And I saw that you do it with somebody else too. So is that like a hometown local homie, or is that like somebody you met off?
It's somebody I met online through this other label I was on, or this like small collective. Misk.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Misk. Is that MISC and then the period?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And they I guess he wanted to leave and do something different. So I was like, hey, I'm
with
starting
it.
up something, bro. Let's run it. So yeah, and he's been helping me a lot to, put everything together, then get like Repost Network on our side and everything like that. It's been good partnership for sure. Yeah.
Does he handle like art and all that stuff?
He does some art. Our last release, I think, was his artwork as well. Yeah.
And so do y'all like? Is this part of the MISC collective?
No.
Or is this you're getting other producers that are unknown type, and then just bringing them in, posting.
Yep.
Got you. Dang. Okay. Well, that's a good look. You know what I mean? For up and coming producers, they can hit you up, send you submissions.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're building your name because, hey, I'm the one who curated this,
Right.
So that's perfect. Do you got like playlists on Spotify or is it mainly a SoundCloud thing for Bonsai?
It's all on SoundCloud right now, but I'm getting ready to put it on Spotify. So put everything on Spotify, and then our future releases on Spotify as well. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so did you guys? You want to introduce John? You want to explain how this came about, this situation right here?
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. My boy John, man. I've known this guy for like
8 years. Man.
almost 9 years.
Yeah, almost
my
9
best
years.
friend. We made music together since like I don't know, like 10th, 11th, or 11th grade.
11th grade, yeah. We started
just
like
started-
making hip hop beats, on online DAWs that were free.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
Audiotool,
Audio
like
tool.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
man. And it just progressed from there, like doing hip hop, and then I think after we graduated,
we kind of like just found out about where is Alex, honestly.
Yeah,
and
That's
know,
the guy, huh?
yeah,
the moment I heard his music, I was like,
we were like, what is this?
Oh,
Like,
yes,
and
yes.
then we were just like blown away, and we were like, we gotta try to do something like this, And then we kind of like developed into Fruity Loops, and just kind of went off from there. Like we could see like what we could actually do, outside of a free online DAW.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
the different stuff, like all the sound design and all the VSTs
Exactly,
and stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Dang.
awesome.
So 8 years ago is when y'all started working together.
Yeah.
Dang. So okay.
He started out as a rapper, actually, believe it or
What?
not.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
do you got songs online?
He
I hope not. They're horrible, man. Like,
was a rapper first, yeah.
Yeah.
I was the only producer just making shitty ass hip hop beats, that everybody was getting on. And then he was like, I kind of like this, and we just started like opening it up more, yeah. But he started as a rapper.
Damn, that's crazy. So where is Alex is the guy that really put y'all onto this type of scene, really?
I think so.
Pretty much, yeah. He was like our first example of it. We didn't really try it immediately after that. We heard some of your music actually, and some other Dillip, Yugi Boy, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once we
Yeah.
heard them, that's when everything kind of like clicked, and we just started like,
Yep.
oh damn, you can do all this with like this hip hop influence in it.
Yeah.
And that's what we started with. So that's kind of where we went with that direction.
That's crazy because I had a similar experience whenever, like a long time ago, probably 2013. Like whenever, because my homies started going to raves and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, I kind of got into it with them. And then, I go on SoundCloud and I just happened to stumble upon Mr. Carmack.
Oh man.
And you know how that guy goes. So I was just like, okay, so this is what I want to do. This is the vibe I'm trying to give off,
Real talk.
So how did y'all start? Like, what inspired you to go the music route, other than anything else?
Oh, like start like making music and stuff.
Start like making music.
Well, I guess I was like the one that started it because I took a random elective in high school, like a filler class, and it was like a video audio production class. And we just made music for the videos, and I was like, I really fuck with this. And then I started looking more into it. I showed him and some of our other friends, and they were like, let's rap and stuff. And we were just like a little, we were like kind of trying to mimic like Odd Future, honestly.
Bro.
Honestly,
Yeah.
and we just kind of, it just went from there. And then the other people kind of fell off, and I mean, there's some that stayed, but we just stayed up with it and kept up, and we liked it so much, and we just wanted to see what we could do with it, and it just flowed, really.
Yeah, I think personally, like, throughout that whole first like 4 or 5 years, it was a lot of fun. Like,
Definitely.
I had a lot of fun making music, but it wasn't like something I was looking to necessarily do. I was like, if something comes and comes, And I think maybe around like a year and a half ago, it was like the summer we were just hanging out, like, and
We got Fruity Loops, bro.
yeah, it was the year we got Fruity Loops.
Oh,
yes. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
like a year and a half ago, dude. That's crazy. 2 years ago almost.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is really amazing. Like, I love this. Like, we were able to explore. Like, I felt like we were really exploring. Like, not only just having fun with music, but really trying to delve deep into actually creating something that creates a feeling, like within our groups or like within like other people, something that gives us the same feeling as the music that we listen to. We're just like, you know, we're like, I want to do something like that, and I feel like that's where I really got serious myself.
So that's whenever you were like, all right, now I'm gonna go hard with this. At first, you were off top, like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then you got them on. Y'all were just kind of like, but then FL Studio came in the picture. Y'all were like, okay, this is what I really want to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got you. So, how long have you been under the moniker of Capshun?
Like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Man, dude, like I don't know if you realize it, but you've grown considerably. Because I remember whenever I met you and you told me that was your moniker, I was like, oh, okay, Capshun. And you had like maybe 400, 500 followers.
Yeah.
But the thing that really got me that I was like, okay, this guy's the real deal is whenever you asked me, for advice. And you took it though. Like a lot of people they'll listen to what you got to say, but it's one ear, in one ear out the other,
Yep.
And for me, that's why I don't like to tell people stuff. I'm like, you ain't even really gonna listen.
Right.
But you actually took it and ran with it, and now you got Bonsai, you got all these, plays on Spotify, and you're building up. So what would you say is next? 'Cause I know you just dropped Katana. Mm-hmm. And did you drop the EP with that, or is that coming later?
That I haven't started my EP yet, actually.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Oh, well, sorry. But yeah, so what would you say is next?
Shoot,
Motherfucking
dude.
EP, do it, bro.
I really do want to start an EP, but I'm working on this sample pack with Splice right now. Actually,
Okay.
That's taking up a lot of my time. But shoot, an EP would be awesome, man. I really want to start doing shows though. That's real life.
Shows,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Like, I love making my music, dude. But I want to like show more people my music.
You want to be in front of the people,
want
see them
people
react,
I
and all
want to
that.
hear. I want them to hear my music, man.
Oh,
You know,
man.
I really do. Like,
In,
my shit.
in my opinion, that is probably one of the best feelings. Is whenever you do a show, and you pull up that you cue your song ready, and it's your song, and you know it's gonna go off.
right.
And you just press play, and you see the crowd jump, and you see everybody go crazy. That's probably the best feeling,
Yeah.
And I went to y'all. Was that y'all's first show
That
ever,
was, dude,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to their first show ever, and you guys played maybe like 3 or 4 of my tracks, and I was like,
At least maybe
I was,
7,
yeah, it was a lot, and I was like, wow. But besides that, it was the fact of how y'all mixed it and how y'all, transitioned from vibe to vibe. It's not even just a song to a song; it's a vibe to a vibe. You know, and y'all killed it. So what is what would you say? Cause you live in Dallas, y'all live in Dallas, right? What, like Plano area?
Like
Addison.
Dallas,
Addison area.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would y'all say is the missing piece for Dallas? Like what, because I know, it's kind of scatterbrained right now. We don't know what we want to do in Dallas as rappers, as this. What would y'all say is the solution to all that?
That's hard to say, because like going through like the hip hop scene and looking at that, like, and seeing how that was going, and with people blowing up now, I don't know what connected that all to like start blowing up with like these people like Tay Money and like who else is getting big right now?
I mean, Ricky Blue is getting pretty big.
Ricky
for a while.
Blue as well. Like, you have a song with Ricky, right?
Well, we're working on some stuff.
Okay.
We're working on some. Yeah, nothing's been released, but we're working on something.
Oh
but yeah.
man, that's dope. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But shoot, man, I just feel like community, bro. I just feel
better
like
community. Maybe somebody to like take charge of like the actual community and say like, let's do this, because everybody wants to be at the top, but nobody's willing to help each other, And
a lot of Chiefs know
exactly,
Indians.
and that's where we kind of cut ourselves off is at the ankles with our foundation. Nobody wants to help build each other, so nobody's really come up out of Dallas really, or wants to take the name of Dallas
unless they have really,
it out,
unless they have extremely good management to push them up. as well.
for real.
I got you.
You know?
I mean, that's a big part because a lot of people, they don't know all the workings behind the scenes. They think that it's just one dude and but it's really a whole team. Like, you got to have the booking agent, you got to have the manager, you got to have all these different aspects before you even, you know, before you even get to that level. You're opening up for this festival. You're doing it, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, I would say, I mean, you're in a good position to do that. I mean, you're building up. I feel like y'all's group is really, you know, close knit.
Yeah.
You know, y'all collaborate quite often.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like you have that. Y'all as a collective have that power to do it because y'all are all growing up together. You know.
Yeah, dude.
So
I can see that happening, bro. I really hope.
Is bonsai like a? Do you want that to be more of a like this is Dallas made type deal, or is this more so just captions? Hey, this is me and my homie, and we're, you know.
Honestly, I want it to be like a worldwide type thing.
Like worldwide.
Man. You know, I want to be able to share music, like largely. You know, as far as it can go.
Definitely.
But really still try to bring up the underground if possible. You know, like really start to put people on, just because I feel like there are a lot of missing pieces right now because of so much stuff like repost trading and all this stuff that like really like washes out everything that's being at the bottom. Like that shit needs to come up. That's what I want to do, you know, like
there's a lot of good songs out there and artists that can be really big and stuff like that. But I feel like they don't have the connections because they might be like afraid to, you know, but we would definitely want to like work with people and like show them like, hey, you know, just send music to us. If it's good, we'll post it, you know, like
I feel like I genuinely feel like y'all have the right makings of becoming those head honchos, not in a like not in a bossy way, but in a leadership type of way, like mentorship type way.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Listen to me, I got you. I'll help you out. This is what you got to do. Send me your music. Okay, the 808's detuned. You need to fix that. Snare don't sound right. Let's get it together. You know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the song's gonna come out right. You know, y'all gonna make sure everything comes out right.
Definitely.
So right now you would say that there's no main dude in Dallas that's.
I mean, we got Medasin.
Yep.
We got Where's Alex. We got yourself. We got freaking who else,
bro.
man? Me, I guess.
Yeah.
Chromanichi,
bro.
Yeah, he's not that far away, right?
Nah, man.
I'm trying to meet up with him, man. I hope you watch right now, bro. Let's meet up, dude. Like he lives like 30 minutes from me, bro.
Okay.
And I think he's doing really, really big things, dude.
Oh yeah.
I love his music, bro. He's dope. Who else, man? From Dallas, electronic scene too, man. Frick, that's dude.
But you're saying. So we got to get those guys together. Is what you're saying,
bro. Yes.
We got to get all these dudes together. Okay. So the thing, I mean, for me, the thing is that you got to go through all these different obstacles to get to them.
No doubt.
You know, I've personally met all these people. It's just, you know, now they're so big. You know, you know what I mean. I got to go. Hey, I got to ask this guy to talk to this guy. You know?
Yeah.
But so. I feel like that might be, and y'all are still in that gray area. I'm in the same position, you know, in the gray area where I can, you know, I can help you out, and you can directly talk to me, you know. It's not like, oh, talk to this dude than me, you know. So I feel like you know, y'all are next up for sure. Now, you're in the military, right?
I am in the military.
So what branch are you in?
I'm in the Army.
In the Army, okay.
I've been in the Army for 4 years now. Coming up in October.
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight out of high school.
No. I went to college. I'm 23, so I went to college for a year.
And then
I joined.
Yeah. You're like, this ain't for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here.
Yeah, man. It was a weird choice because like, I don't know why I didn't just go back to school, but I felt like I wanted to do something, and I had been in like ROTC like all my high school life, so I was like, military sounds like a good fall back.
Yeah. I mean, it's always there, you know, at the end of the day. So I know your family is mainly military based as well, right? Wasn't like your dad or your mom maybe?
My mom's a Marine. Yeah.
Mom's she was in the Marines? Okay. Yeah, my
was.
dad was in the Navy, so I got a little understanding, but not enough, you know. Where were you stationed at?
I can say it. Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, you can't say it?
No, I can't. I can't. Like, I was really thinking
the fans
about
might be watching. I don't know, man.
Freaking. Sometimes the Army's weird about me saying certain things, but like Guantanamo Bay is one of those places where it's you know, it's kept kind of low key and secret, but it's really a good place, and they treat all their detainees like with like respect and everything. It's like a great place, you know, like for Army people.
Yeah.
You know, I had a hard time sometimes. You know, especially like making music. You know, back, you know, I'm sure you probably thought like, how the hell is he making music?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Like,
yeah,
how do you
man.
balance that?
Dude, we had a lot of days off. A lot of short days. But in between that, like I'd be working 2-3 days straight, you know, and then I go home, rest, and then the 2-3 days that I have off,
Yeah.
just
All
work,
in.
Grind
work,
time.
dude. I did not leave my room, bro, half the time. I just maybe go eat or something like.
See, that's. I'm looking at the camera. I'm telling the camera because people think that you're just born with gifts. You know, you just. Oh wow, I'm a producer now. Congratulations! Like no, like dude, it takes hours. Like you got to work at anything you want to do.
Yep.
You want to be a basketball player, you better start doing them layups. You know what I mean? You better start shooting them free throws now.
Practice.
You want to be a soccer player, start dribbling that ball.
Real
you
talk.
know, and like I've had stories where it's the same thing. I used to work and then I get home from work, and hours on hours, I'm in the room. That's it, nothing else. And I might be just tweaking with silent, trying to find the perfect, resonance of the, it'll be something simple like that, but it'll take hours just getting very meticulous with your stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And I hear that in y'all's music, specifically yours, because I know you're well known for your leads. I don't know if you know that.
Those cap
Dude, say
leads,
cap
you know.
leads.
Oh, okay, so it is a
There's
thing.
a name. There's a name for it. Yeah.
Okay, so what? So are you classically trained? Are you just this is just off the top? What sounds good?
Yes, bro. This is
Okay.
all like, and I don't even really like play them half the time. Like I'll mess around with them, and if I find something that, like a tune that sounds good, I'll actually go and write it, dude. I'm very specific with how I like my leads.
Very
man.
meticulous with it.
Like, I write them in just because I'm like,
It got to sound the right way.
perfect,
they
bro.
make
It's
them
gotta
perfect,
flow
yeah.
perfect, man. And like,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people are like, you gotta play this, like, but
It sounds like it's played for sure,
Yeah.
but I mean, you got to get the job done regardless. But do you plan on learning like the actual craft and the theory and all that
I want to. I've been thinking about going and taking like classes and courses. Like, I know you can learn it by yourself, but I just want somebody to, I want somebody that has a background that
You want to
actually-
learn from somebody that's already done it.
Exactly.
Got
Yeah.
you.
So I know that I'm doing it right for sure.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about this next year because I have a lot of benefits from the military. So classes and courses for different things that I want to do in life can be free or discounted. So I'm like, dude, this is the perfect time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time. So that's really I'm trying to do.
How long are you home for?
I'm here, man.
You're here.
I'm here.
Well then,
Yes.
hey, it's go time now. You know what I mean? You got to set up. It's like a little T-ball. It's already set up. You just got to hit the home run now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So what about you? Are you? Because I know you went to Full Sail or you went to
Art
Media
Institute.
Tech. Oh, Art Institute. That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
was.
yeah. I went there for a semester. And then I
semester?
dropped out.
How was it?
Bro, it was trash, man. Trash.
For real, damn.
Yeah, like they advertise it that it's all like hands-on and stuff like that, but it was really just notes on a fucking PowerPoint, bro. And I was like, I'm paying $50,000 to come here and learn, but you guys are trying to teach me, I mean, I guess it was important. I know it's important now. It was like mixing stuff, but they were just like, like a slideshow. Like, this is a volume knob. This is panning.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, this is bullshit. It's so expensive for all this. I'm good,
Yeah.
And dropped out. And I like, that's when I like really, I bulked it down for a while on like music. And I think I put out like 100 songs in like in a year. I was just like,
Just
out.
going.
Yeah.
Did you did you learn from YouTube?
No.
You were just messing around yourself.
Yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
just messing around, seeing what I could do, like trying out new things. Like I was like grind time, like nothing but like figuring out everything and like how to do it all. It's good. Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I'm the same. I was thinking about going to Media Tech. It's not Art Institute, but it's the same, similar idea, similar concept.
Yeah.
And I just thought about it. I was like, man, like, the only reason I would go there is just because of the certificate or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, I don't really, like, I would be doing
I don't
it
need
for
a piece
other
of paper
people.
to tell me I'm good.
Yeah.
Or I know how to make music.
Yeah.
I started thinking about all the people that I rock, I really fuck with, like Kanye, Pharrell. I'm like, they didn't get no certificate to make music.
man.
You know what I mean? So why am I paying $25,000? I can just go on YouTube, look up these chord progressions, and figure out, because it's all math, but it's math with feeling. Like it's logic and feeling at the same time. That's how I view music.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, you know, I was like, man, because these people, and this is back in the day, Kanye, so he's chopping up samples. And,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, there's no like, oh, this is an A minor 9, and you know, it ain't. It's just he's just hearing what sounds good, pressing, going in, and all right, well that works. And I figured that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So, but that's, I mean, the thing about it is that, like, I feel like with music nowadays, it's getting even more like not electronic, but more just, you know, plug in without feeling, you know. And I really want to know y'all's thoughts on like the new people coming up, you know, like let's say, and especially in hip hop, you know, and not even just the vocals, but more so the production, like Pierre Bourne or whatever, you know, like those people. Who do you see as the new like dude that's about to come up, and you know, who has the right sound at least?
As far as hip hop production goes, man.
Hip hop production?
Yeah, dude, that's a hard.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it even broader. Let's say, because I know you like Chromanichi. I know he's one of those guys. That's
I think he's
up.
definitely on the come up, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Quick. He's blown up faster than anybody I've ever seen.
He's made his own niche of sounds, like in his bounce that he has, and now he's got these vocal stuff he's doing, singing and stuff.
Oh, he sings now?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I gotta listen.
And they're good, bro.
Yeah, like.
They're like definitely stuff you would hear on the radio. Like,
yeah, man.
What?
Without a doubt, bro.
He's already getting played in everywhere, bro. Like in stores, in airports, in anywhere you could. He was played in H&M like not too long ago, dog.
Bro, he's blown up, bro. And we found him out a year ago, and he only had like 1,000 followers. Now he's just like
2,000.
2,000? Yeah, and just
he's on it.
Blew up.
15,000 followers.
We saw Sam Gellatry shouted him out too, bro.
Sam G shouted him out like a week ago, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is recent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So like, we definitely feel like he's the next move.
What would you say makes him different then?
Dude, you know the feeling that you were just talking about?
Like, you know, you can tell he plays it type shit.
I really am not sure, but you can tell that it comes from a place where he is like giving everything he has got into his music.
He's putting all of them in his songs.
Yeah.
You can hear that shit. Like it's like the depth of his music is sometimes I'm like, whoa, bro, how did you do that? Like,
what?
Like, where'd you pull this from? You
know? No. I've heard him. I've heard his music, and don't get me wrong, that is fire. But to hear y'all talk about him now, I haven't heard him in a while, so I don't know. But I didn't know he was singing or any of that stuff. So I bet that's. I mean, I bet he's on some other shit right now.
He is,
honestly. Growing up, who are y'all listening to? Like, what was y'all's?
Shit, man, everything, bro.
Yeah, man, my dad raised me on like 80s, 60s music, all that, and a lot of like hip hop, like old school hip, anything from Kanye to freaking Ludacris to freaking Mystical. I even listened to a lot. So like, you know, old school hip hop, that was my stuff. And then I listened to a lot of jazz too. It was weird. I went through like a huge jazz thing for like 3-4 years. Dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's where those progressions come from. Basically, it's real soulful. I get it. What about you? Like, what?
Shit, man. Everything from like 50 Cent. Evanescence, bro. Incubus.
I'm top.
Bro, like.
Oh, yeah. You went to the rock, too.
Yo, everything, man. Yeah. My mom and my dad, they listen to everything. You know, I listen to, Jules Santana, T.I., Kanye, of course. I'm trying to think, bro. Forgetting it. What's it? Jim Jones,
Jim
man.
Jones?
Yeah,
Ballin', yeah. Hey, that fool has... I think he's top 5 ad-libs.
around that time, bro, and like it was pretty cool. I was like, all right, let me burn this on my CD real quick so I can play it.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. So y'all come from y'all are well cultured in music, essentially.
I think so, at least.
Okay. Yeah. So who are y'all's? Who would y'all say inspires y'all now? Like, who are the OGs to y'all now, and in the music scene, in the production scene, beat scene types? Not like rap hip hop, but like in the scene that you're in.
Dog, you obviously.
Oh,
bro.
well, appreciate it, man. I mean,
I listen to your music all the time, still, bro.
Really?
Love
it.
Definitely.
Like, dude, the reason why we played 8 songs at our first show, like 8 of your songs at our first show, was because like your style was like we wanted that style,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I don't know if you read my Spotify, like.
Nah, I
bio.
haven't.
You are in my Spotify.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to say this. Umair, pull that shit up. Nah, but that's crazy though. For real, really?
Yeah,
okay. So who else those?
I mean, definitely like Yugi Boy and them, Dillip and them.
Dillip, Yugi Boy, got you. Yeah.
Those. Who else, man? Who's some other weird people, man, that I really like?
Like who are y'all
Montel
listening to?
2099, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Delay is
Montel-
cold too, bro.
Delay's the homie. Yeah, he's dope.
Dude, I've talked to Delay a couple times. He seems really cool.
You got to pull it
man.
up? Okay, let's see. Adrian Reed is 20. I'm just looking for my name, honestly. What? Capshun heard She Just Wanted by Sean Dream? What? Whoa. Hey, shout out, man. Shout out.
Yeah.
But hey, man, that's some full circle type shit. You know what I mean? You're my first guest on my podcast, so
Real talk.
that's amazing. But so you're saying Dillip, Montel 2099?
Yeah. I listen to a lot.
Samson, you know.
Samson.
You heard
super cool.
Samson?
Samson
He's
is-
got some cool sounds.
I gotta look
sound
him up. I
design
don't
is
know what that
nuts.
is.
He's really interesting, man. Like,
Yeah.
His music, he doesn't really do a lot of super crazy drum fills, but his like
He does like
melodic
fills.
It's
It's
insane.
wild, man.
It's
Like,
like
he throws like chords that like sound completely different from the song, but they flow so nice on it all, man.
Samson, how do I spell that?
SAMSSIN, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check him out.
He's dope. Dude, I can't even tell. I listen to Versace and all kinds of other people too, man.
That's the homie. That's the homie.
That's
So y'all weren't really into like, do y'all rock with like K Tronada and like
Oh
those?
yeah, I love Kid
Those,
Tronada's music,
yeah. For me, those are the OGs. That's where I got my like vibe from. That's why I was like, oh, they set the tone. You know what I mean?
You know, it's really weird because I feel like we came in onto the SoundCloud scene whenever like everything was really past that golden age, dude. So
Y'all just missed it, man.
yeah,
Y'all
dude,
just
I was
missed
so.
it.
When people were telling me that, I was like, "You playing with me?" Like I could have been on this, bro. But you know, I think that the people coming up now are like our inspiration. So like seeing that and pulling from y'all's inspiration, and then seeing our inspiration is giving a definitely different.
It's like a nice
feel.
mix of everything,
Yeah, definitely.
you know?
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know.
I feel like cause y'all and you can move the mic back if you want to chill back.
Hey, true facts.
Yeah, there you go. But I feel like y'all the golden age for y'all's era is Spotify. You know what I mean? So now y'all gonna be making money off of the music that y'all put out. You know what I mean? When we were putting this stuff out, we were just looking for reposts and hey man, you know, check it out, you know. But now you got Spotify, and that's a pretty viable way to get money, you know?
It really is. I was surprised because I finally got my first tune chord check from them, bro. I was like,
You're like, okay, I can do something with that.
money.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, SoundCloud this whole time just like getting pennies from SoundCloud Premiere and stuff, man. And
Oh yeah,
Spotify is definitely the wave.
Yeah.
I love Spotify, man.
yeah.
I don't understand the playlist stuff 100% yet, but
No, well that's the next wave. I feel like, but like besides repost was a thing on SoundCloud.
yeah.
But with Spotify, I feel like playlist is the way to go. If you get on playlist, it's a wrap.
Quick,
you know.
quick. You can post like the biggest playlist on there for like hip hop. You post a song and it'll have like 1 million to 2 million listens in the first couple days. Man.
What?
Yes, yeah. I was like, what? And it's mostly for like hip hop and stuff. But I was like, let me produce one of those beats real quick. I need to get on that real quick.
Have y'all ever gotten on any playlists? Do y'all
I've been
know?
on glitch. What's it? Glitch something glitch. It's a pretty big playlist. Like I think it's like 1 million listeners, bro. And that's the one that got raid where it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
How did you go about it? Was it just like by ear? They just heard, they found
I
it.
guess so. It just showed up on their playlist one day, and they're like, "Here, we put you in this playlist." I was
Bruh.
like, "What the hell is this, bro?"
That's how you know you got something though. At the end of the day, because it's crazy you're telling that story because I put out a song called "Where Winter Is Coming" on Spotify.
That's one of my favorite songs. bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good. I like that one. Appreciate it, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
But I put that song out on DistroKid. I don't know if it's a different distributor, and I got an email from Spotify. It was like, "Oh, your song got on our Fresh Finds playlist, right?"
Fresh finds. That's crazy.
And I'm like, whatever. You know, I don't know what playlists mean.
Right.
I don't know. And it took my homie Harris Cole. Shout out Harris Cole. He messaged me and was like, "Hey man, you know your song's on the Fresh Finds, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I saw some Spotify thing. Yeah." He's like, "Nah, dude, this is a big deal. Like you're about to get a lot of plays and stuff." And it turns out that ended up being my biggest song on my Dream Child Spotify account. So and I made a lot of money off of it. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is how it works. All right, hey, let me get on this playlist again." You know, bro. But that's what's up, man. So whenever it comes to, because whenever we're listening to your music, we had it on this TV. We had Spotify going on the TV, and we noticed the cover arts, and they're all crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you about, like, you know, who does them, you know, what goes on with that.
Dude, I found this guy on Twitter. He goes by the name of Jai Kobu, bro. He is super dope, man. He's not really like super well known right now, but I really think that he's amazing. Like,
He's so talented,
he's,
bro.
like everything he puts his hands on, like within a day he'll come out and pop something out like that. Within a couple hours.
What?
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, here's something. I was like, dude, something. This is fucking dope, bro.
This is what I want to use, dog. Put my name on it. Wow. So how did you meet him? Like, was there?
Just
It's
scrolled across
random
his stuff on Twitter, dude. I just ran one guy. I think this guy Dallas, Joey Visuals. He's from Dallas.
Oh, I think I've heard of him. I heard of him.
He's pretty big out here. And I guess retweeted one of his stuff, and I was just like, damn, this is
the guy. This is the guy.
Yeah.
And so you messaged him and you were like, "Hey, listen to my music." Is that what you know? And he was like, "Oh, I rock with it. Let's do it."
He was like, "Yeah."
Wow.
Man. And I was like, "All right, let's do this, bro." And he supports my music so heavy too, man.
I see it.
Bro, I deadass have one of his art pieces in my room too, man.
What?
Yeah, bro. I was like, yeah.
You got a print of his? Oh my God, dude, that's so crazy. I've always wished that I could. I had to learn Photoshop myself. I photoshopped all my cover arts.
What?
They're simple. They're simple,
that's
but
still dope, bro.
Pretty dope,
yeah.
bro, yeah.
But seeing your cover arts, I'm like, okay, I gotta ask this guy, like, how, you know. And so is he like your, would you say, creative director?
I would say, yep. I think on my Twitter or my SoundCloud or on Bonsai SoundCloud, I have him as the
creative director. And
yep.
he's cool. He got it.
Yup.
Wow.
He loves it, man. He's like, thanks, bro. I'm like, dude, no, thank you.
Where's he from?
Frick, dude, I don't even know actually. Let's find out. No, I'm kidding. I feel like he's from Pittsburgh. I feel like I remember that's what it's.
I think I remember you telling me that, actually,
Yeah, I'm
or
pretty sure he's
like
from
up
Pittsburgh.
north or something.
Yeah.
So whenever you made these songs and you send them to him and you were like, hey, make me some, did you tell him because I feel like it's a Japanese, is it
just Oriental, like
Oriental style?
More like South, was it East Asia?
Southeast.
Oh, okay, Southeast Asia,
type stuff,
okay.
yeah.
So did you tell him, like, hey, that's the route I want to go, and he hit it a nail on the head?
Yep, easy, bro.
What?
One take, dude. He killed it, man. Like, he has this one old photo, and I think that's why I was so confident in the fact that he could do it. It was like one of those Japanese, like, masks with,
like
the
demon masks?
Oh,
yes. Tight, bro. I was like, can I use this? And he was like, nah, bro. But I was like, all right, that's cool. But as long as you make something like this, I'd be hell appreciative. And he was like, too easy, bro. Knocked it out in like 2 hours. Got back to me with the first one. I think was Guidance.
Oh,
Okay.
the koi
The one with
fish.
the koi fish,
Oh,
bro.
yes.
Bro. I was like, oh shit.
You're like, all right, we good,
Yep,
we good.
Yep. And
Wow.
he just keeps getting better from there, man.
So are you big in like Oriental culture, Japanese culture, anime type stuff?
Yeah, I would like to say I am. I really like Japan as a culture, just in general. Like, I think that the way they live and the way they communicate and do things with each other is really it's really different.
Have you been there?
I haven't. I actually.
Oh, okay.
This is funny though because I haven't told a lot of people. Next year, I'm supposed to try and go over there for a tour, bro.
What?
Yes, Japan to Korea to China, dog.
Oh, you're hitting on spots, doc. You good?
I was like, yes.
Sign me up.
Yes, bro.
Wow.
So, that's big. I'm really excited for that. Like,
Do you watch anime?
oh yeah.
Okay. Let's
anime.
see. I watch a little bit of anime. I'm not going. I watch like the big names. Like Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z.
Dope.
One Punch Man type stuff.
Hell yeah. Have you ever watched My Hero Academia, bro?
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
So lit, bro.
I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy because they all got superheroes, right?
Yeah.
I mean superhero powers, right? Okay.
It's dope, bro.
And they're basically training to
be superheroes. Yeah.
I got to the point because it's a kid, right? And everybody makes fun of him. He doesn't have any powers.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm on that part. I don't know if he gets powers or what, but yeah.
This dude,
dog.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I don't even want to know.
You better watch it. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna love it, man.
I've been thinking about it for a while. What about any other suggestions though?
Ooh, man. I've been watching a lot of
Is Cowboy Bebop good?
Oh hell yes, dude. It's short. It's like I think
it's like 10 episodes.
Yeah, like 15, I think.
Yeah.
It is amazing, bro. The soundtrack.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode.
Like drum and bass.
It's super dope, man.
Because what I interpreted from that show was because it's Cowboy Bebop, right? And Cowboy, there's like some Western music in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
But then there's Bebop, which is jazz bebop, and it's jazzy.
Yeah.
On certain parts, and it'd be like the fight scenes, like they'll be fighting, and it'll be jazz.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so this is what's going on, and he's a space cowboy.
Yeah.
So it even makes it that much more like crazier. You know, he's a bounty hunter, and he's hunting these people up. This is like, for me, growing up, like. I was the type of kid, I was watching the new Dragon Ball Z every day.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So Japanese culture for me is almost ingrained. Like I was raised off of that,
Yeah.
I don't keep up with it now, like all the new animes or any of that stuff, but I've always loved Japan. I'm the sushi guy. Come on, man. But my favorite my favorite food is sushi, you know what I mean? This is how I was. So
we gotta go and grab some sushi sometime, bro. I love sushi.
Oh, hey, yeah, we for sure. Let me know. But that's so dope, man. So does that culture influence any of y'all's music?
A lot, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, like Lotus and all that, bro. Yeah, direct influence, bro. I would watch anime. If I can't get inspiration, I'll go watch anime, bro. On the real, like.
So it's that deep for you.
Yeah, man. I like that shit, bro. Like, and Cowboy Bebop, man. You liked it, like, right? Did you listen to his remix that he did of the main, like, song? What's it?
Okay, I think I might have heard it.
Oh,
but I saw the tweet or the announcement or something. I saw it on SoundCloud somewhere.
Oh, it's
I haven't
fire,
listened
bro.
to it though.
It's fire. Watch the show and then go listen to that song, bro. I was like, God, delay,
I know he killed
bro,
it.
delay.
I know he killed it.
Delay is so talented, man.
Yeah, dude. He's cool.
So whenever y'all work together, do y'all work in person?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's never sending.
I mean, we'll send stuff here and there. Mainly it's for like feedback and like, hey, like, can you help me like tweak this or help me mix this a little better, or something like that, But like in general, if we're making a song together, yeah, we'll be like right next to each other, like trading off keys to like being in control, in the cabin share, like just go back and forth, switching off, and it's like a full collab. It's I did half and then I did the second drum. It's a full collab. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, damn. Because whenever I work, a lot of times, a lot of these people aren't even in town, so I just had to send it out, and it just ends up working out that way. Like these guys know what to do somehow. But I would love to work with people in person,
bro.
So
it's such a different feeling, dude.
Yeah, you get a totally better like idea on like the song itself. It doesn't sound like there's two people on it. It sounds like one.
That context, man.
Yeah.
It really is cohesive whenever you do it together, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We were listening to the song you and Harlan got. How did that were y'all working together too, like in the
which song
Melancholy,
was it?
maybe?
Yeah, Melancholy.
Oh man, yeah. Actually, I sent him. Dude. Actually, he sent that to me during deployment. I'm pretty sure. No, I did actually. I lied.
You started it off.
And then he took it by the reins, dude, and like made new sound design, like really beefed up the drums and everything. And I was just like, damn, this is dope. But he lives not too far from where I live as well, so like.
So yeah, explain who is Harlan?
Harlan Jacob. He is my brother's well, he's my boy, but I met him through my brother, right? They went to the same high school, actually. He is only 18, dude.
Yeah, 18.
Wow.
He's only 18. Super talented, man.
Yeah, see, I'm
bro.
saying you already building. You might as well just go all the way.
Yeah, but he came over, man, one day, and this was when I first started on FL, bro. And actually, between him and my little brother, Boy Hugo, I'm not sure if you ever heard of him, bro.
I know that guy.
Yeah, cool. They actually low-key taught me a lot of the stuff I knew, bro.
What?
Yes. Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I gotta get them on the podcast then. Shoot.
They're really cool.
That's
man. Really
awesome,
dope, man. Like, if it wasn't for meeting Harlan, like, my sound design would not be anywhere.
He showed us how to do everything on Silent. Honestly,
No
we were just
way.
fumbling around and doing presets in Silent and stuff, and then he was like, "Oh, if you tweak this knob, it'll do this and all that kind of stuff." And we were like, "What?" Like,
How old was he at the time?
16.
And you're just there, and he's just teaching you this. You're like, what?
taking the knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
He's doing some crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
What about so him and Boy Hugo?
Yeah.
Are they like kind of like how y'all are? Working together quite.
They're not so much because they're so busy with high school, man. Like,
And they make
and
two
their own
different kinds.
little
Well, they
lives.
don't make like such separate kinds of music that like it doesn't flow all the time. But they'll like mess around together.
They
and
started
stuff.
this random jazz EP not too long ago, though, and it was pretty
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
They were just
Yeah.
like, "Nah, we're not gonna put it out." I was like, "Why y'all hoeing, man?" Like, this shit was cool.
Are they classically trained, or is it one of them? Or they're
No,
mainly
Harlan
like.
is.
Oh yeah, Harlan is definitely.
Okay,
And he
definitely.
plays cello. He plays like
What?
a whole bunch of instruments.
Yeah.
Dude. Bro,
Y'all might have the
He
secret
kills it on
code.
the cello, bro. Honestly.
Y'all might have a cheat code right there,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro, he's dope, man. I try to learn some stuff from him as far as like, all that music
Playing.
theory, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Jordan Hugo, he's also
Self-taught, bro, and
Yeah.
he is talented on the keys, bro.
Oh,
like all
man.
He's a
self-taught.
dog. He's a dog.
He'll be like,
That's-
he'll just
and
like
that's
send
your
us
little
videos.
brother, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
He'll send us videos of him just murking the keys so
like-
jazzy, bro. And I'm like, how did you learn this? He's like, oh, I just did it,
What?
He just took time. We actually showed him like the online DAW and we showed him kind of like how to make music and stuff like that. And then he got Fruity Loops and he was just like took off.
He went
from
on.
there.
Yeah, he went in.
Took off. We
Bro,
were
there
like,
was a point in
what
time where I was
is
like,
happening? He was better. He
Nigga,
was
chill.
better.
Chill, bro.
Nigga, chill,
You're
bro.
doing too much.
Let me catch up, bro.
He was better for a little while,
Yeah, he was
honestly.
super dope, man. Like I'm excited to see once he gets out of school where he goes with his music.
Yeah,
dude.
because he's already like spending all of his free time making music, but like once he actually has actual free time,
Oh yeah.
like he'll take off. Honestly,
That is.
his potential is nuts.
That's amazing because I know I was like I would listen to some of their songs they put them out and I would look at their bios 15-year-old 16 like real young.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, what? And you were with them, this was I'm talking about 2 years ago whenever I
Word.
first met you.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, I got to ask them about these guys, because I don't know if they're like family members or what, but I know you're messing with them. What about is his name Graham Malice?
Graham Malice, dog.
Yeah, what's up with him?
He was actually one of the people we started rapping with in high school, and
Okay.
He stuck around, yeah.
He's one of the few that stuck around.
Yeah.
Got you.
And he's so talented, man. Like,
His concepts that he has are like you have to like really like listen to the song and then his other songs and like they've referenced each other all over the place
gotcha.
and like
he builds a story upon himself, and
stories on stories.
I really think that he could go far, rap and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout
Well,
out to him.
what are y'all gonna do with y'all's stuff, like the local, like because it sounds like y'all got kind of a collective a little bit between just y'all, not Bonsai, but separate from that. Is there like maybe something that you want to do with them, like all together?
Man, I would really love to start. When we were talking about Dallas, that was one thing of the things that I was thinking about, like, get all my friends together and just building here. Like, I don't know where I want to go with that, but I know like maybe build a studio or something so we can all make music out of it and create a business and like really actually bring people together there, like
Like a full
have
running
a place,
studio.
have a place where we can all just come together and really rep the scene in Dallas. I feel like our style of music is not like the biggest style of EDM or electronic music, out here. So I would really like to exploit that as well, like, build like shows around that here,
So what? It's funny you say that because what I think is that I think the exact same thing. I think that there's there's an opening, basically, like a blank slate, blank canvas for what we're doing, and nobody's not exploited, but taking advantage of it.
Right.
I don't want to say exploited because it kind of has a negative connotation. You know.
I feel that.
But like nobody's asserted themselves as, hey, come to me, and you already know what type of vibe you're gonna get. You know? You're gonna get Mr. Carmack, you're gonna get Capshun, you're gonna get Capshun, you're gonna get these people. So come party, you know what I mean? It's you're not gonna get just Yo Gotti and everything that you already hear. You're not gonna get Lil Uzi Vert and stuff. That's cool. Like you could go over there for that, but this is the different vibe, you know?
Yeah. Real talk.
And I feel like you want to do shows. I mean, that's the wave right there. So, I mean, it's crazy because with Naum, we're planning a pop up, and you're and I told you, I was like, hey, next time. So, and I already saw y'all do a set together. So I'm asking y'all on the podcast. I'm getting them ready right now. Whenever we get this pop up ready, are y'all down to DJ for it? Back to back? Y'all trying to do it back to back?
Sure, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, y'all heard it here first,
bro. We're gonna get lit, bro. Trust.
That's what's up. So how do y'all have like any pets or like what's going on?
Pets, you say?
Yeah, like dogs.
I got a cat.
I have a cat. And my
cat?
sister has 2 cats.
What's up with cats, man? What's up with y'all and cats?
Cats are the shit.
My girlfriend has a cat too.
Cats
We got cats,
shit,
bro.
We got cats.
Them niggas are cool, bro.
Cool, bro. They just hang out, do their thing, bro.
Yeah, you're right. They chill.
They not all in my face, I'm just cool in the middle with my cat, bro.
Damn. Okay. So whenever y'all buy cats, like, what do you say? Like, I just want a cat, or is there a certain type of cat that y'all got? What is it like? We're like, oh, I want a German Shepherd. I want, but what do y'all like?
My cat actually just kind of like came up, and I was helping some friends out at the pet hospital.
I feel like you always just stumble upon cats.
Yeah, I stumbled upon
They just moved
cat.
in. The cats just moved in.
What's up, guys? Nice to meet you, man.
And so I was helping my friends at this pet hospital, and like they had like found a cat outside, and I came to help them out. And I met him. His name was Scott, and that's my middle name. And I was like, I met him. He was like a boxer, He would like bob and weave and like box and stuff, And I was like, I gotta have this cat, And that was it. I was a dog person my whole life.
Yeah.
And then I met my cat, and I was like,
that's it.
I gotta get this cat.
That's the one.
Yep, that was it, bro.
Wow.
It just happened, And I've had him for like 4 years now.
What type of dogs did you have?
All kinds, Rottweilers, Bull Mastiffs. We had
big
miniature
ones.
pinchers at one time too, I mean, we had a beagle and stuff. I mean, our whole life we had dogs.
It's just always dogs.
Always
and
came and went.
Cats came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm getting a cat. Like that's it. Like,
damn.
One of those diseases you don't mind catching every once in a while.
I'm not gonna lie though. I thought about getting a cat because they're super smart.
Yeah.
But
my cat daps me up and stuff, bro, and like meets me at the door when I come home.
They're cool as shit, bro.
Yeah, like that's a full cat. Like,
hey, what it is? Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you get yours?
Man, like I said, I feel like I always stumble across cats. So like, the first cat I got, my homie Zach Moore. He goes by Prophet. He's a rapper. He rapped with us a long time. Anyways, he brought 2 cats home one day. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want a cat?" And I was like, "Damn, that nigga is so cute." He just gave
me that look.
I was like, "Oh, damn, yo."
I'll take a cat.
Yeah, man. Raz Al Ghul is his name. He's a badass.
Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah, like.
Okay, so
he's
what?
a beast.
So you fuck with Batman?
Oh, I fuck with Batman.
Okay, who's your favorite superhero? Batman.
Batman.
Damn. Okay. So how do you feel about the new movies?
I thought they were dope, dude.
You're a DC type dude?
I like them all, bro. I like them all.
You're a
as long as
superhero fan.
Yeah, as long as it's like the content is not retarded, like I fuck with it. Like Batman, the one with Superman, Batman and Superman, I did feel like it was a little bit underplayed how much Batman could do. But I was like, he's cold still. Like you can't say Batman's not cold.
Yeah, no, he's a bad man for sure.
He's always gonna be the coldest, bro.
Yeah.
He has plans for every superhero.
Okay.
He could take out anyone at any time, bro.
Yeah.
With no superpowers.
No superpowers.
He's got weapons for everybody in the Justice League.
He's got
like,
plans.
in case they turn, bro.
That is pretty savage if you think about it.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's like, hey, you turn, I'm coming after you.
Yeah, that's true. What about you?
Shit. I like the Flash. I like Green Lantern a lot actually.
So y'all are on DC. Y'all are on DC. Okay.
I mean, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. Like,
Spider-Man. I mean,
Nah, yeah. I mean, I like Spider-Man. I don't know.
What about you?
See me, I'm more of like an anti-hero type dude. So I like Venom.
Whoa.
I like Black Panther. That obviously.
He's dope.
Yeah. I like Green Lantern.
Yeah.
His story's crazy because with the rings and then there's like white lanterns and
bro,
yellow
the depth
lanterns.
of that shit is
There's a that goes crazy. I don't know how they're gonna do that in the movie, but I like those are probably my favorite.
Bro, Flash can time travel though, bro. I mean, like he can go to other dimensions. His powers go far.
He can do that flash forward and all that crazy stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, okay. Y'all got it. But so what are y'all like? What are y'all's favorite movies? What would you say? Well, let's just say what is that movie that like really stuck with you? Just one movie. I'll tell you mine. I'll let y'all think.
All right.
So me, the movie that stuck with me was Matrix. The Matrix.
Oh,
number one. That's my favorite movie of all time. And if you go on YouTube and look up like the symbolism, there's a lot of symbolism. There's like a lot of like Bible references in the movie, and I don't know, man. It's really crazy, man. It's really crazy.
A deep rabbit hole in that one, yeah.
I mean,
rabbit hole,
yeah. There you go. And then there's another movie, Cloud Atlas, by the same directors.
I've heard of that. I've never seen that movie though.
So that movie, there's different timelines and stuff. It's crazy, man. But Matrix really touched me because I saw it when I was 6.
Isn't Cloud Atlas
I saw it in the
Jared
movie
Leto?
theaters. You said what?
Isn't Cloud Atlas the one with Jared Leto, right? He's like an old man. He's like 150 years old or some shit like that.
Nah. That's
Mr. Nobody.
Yeah. You're thinking of that one.
That's a weird one, dude.
Yeah, no. This one has like Halle Berry and I think Tom Hanks.
I know which one.
And they're like dressed up as some of them. They're Asian at some points. They're this at some points. It's crazy.
Interesting.
But with the Matrix, so I watched it and I just understood the whole concept from the very jump at 6 years old, and that kind of like molded me into who I am today. Not gonna lie, like that movie really, like, it changed my perspective of life in general.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So what would y'all say is y'all's,
Donnie Darko.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
That was like a big group thing, dude. That was like
everybody was on it.
We all went through like a weird phase where we like watched Donnie Darko. Like around the same time.
Yeah. Oh.
Like as a
group, we were just like and we all watched this one like movie called Zeitgeist, like a documentary.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
Bro,
that's a crazy one.
My whole life was a lie after watching that, And then on top of Donnie Darko, all of us as a group, we were just like, "What is?" That shit was crazy.
Life. That was high school, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the end of high school,
bro. Yeah. If y'all haven't seen Donnie Darko, you should watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
White chicks. That's another
white
one.
Yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm not gonna.
I watch it all the time. I don't care. That shit's funny.
Yo, you were not lying because my sister knows that movie word for word. Literally word for word. I'll watch the movie with her and she'll say lines like as they're going, and she'll like be texting and like say lines as like not even watching the movie. I'm like, what? How do you know that? I've seen it a couple times, but not enough to know the
that's
the
a desert island movie for me for sure. Like if I could take 3 movies with me, that's one of them.
So white chicks,
Donnie Darko,
and
I don't know.
Talladega Nights,
bro. Step Brothers,
Spider Monkey.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna scissor kick you in the back of the head.
Oh my god, man! My mom said Titanic was one of my favorite movies. So I'll explain.
Shut up.
There's a scene. No, I'm playing. I did. Well, that was okay. So whenever we were growing up, my mom had like maybe 4 VHSs. So it was Titanic, Lion King, which I ran through that.
Oh yeah.
All day.
Oh yeah.
Lion King, and then Friday.
Oh man.
Friday.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got. You know what I mean? Fridays, that's a classic. But I'm gonna do a change of pace and go with Titanic, and I just fell in love with it. It's so sad, and she died, and so there you go. That's what it is.
You cried during the last scene, or?
When I was 6, yeah. Now I'll be like, damn, shit, he shit out of luck.
I Am Legend is another one I'll watch.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
a classic. What about what's your desert movies? So you said Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, bro. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings.
Cheap.
Bro.
Nah, yeah, you can't be
You
cheating.
can't pick a series to take you to an island.
No,
You know,
shit.
three movies to take all 3
Return of
movies.
the King. I got the box set. You know what I'm saying?
Including the 3 sets of The Hobbit. You know, I got The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Bro, the Return of the King. If I had to choose.
Okay.
All right,
That's the last one, right?
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one that go crazy.
That's the best
so
one. The
good.
war is all going
Yep.
nuts,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
Shoot, which was the last one for me, bro? The first Spider-Man, bro. That shit was dope.
With
That's-
Tobey Maguire.
Yep.
That's
I can't
when
even front.
yeah.
I like the Venom one. I like Spider-Man
Spider-Man
3.
three?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it. Everybody shits on it. I'm like, this is tight, bro.
It's cool. It's cool.
His suit he gets. I'm
was
like,
fighting.
yeah,
That
the suit
is
was
fire.
icy. Yeah.
That suit is fire. Yes.
For
The way
sure.
they animated Sandman, bro, was ridiculous. I was like, that's a whole gigantic Sandman.
Just in the middle of New York City slapping people. yeah. That's crazy, man. Well, I just want to say I appreciate you guys coming on. You know,
Hell yeah,
this was a
man.
great first podcast. I feel like,
Same,
you know,
bro.
I think we got covered pretty much. You know who Capshun is, who John is. So you know, let everybody know where they can find you at, and you know, Spotify links and all that. Let them. You know.
Man, first off, thank you for having us. You
Yeah,
know, like
appreciate
this
it.
is
Hell yeah.
This is one of the coolest like experiences, man. Like, of all the stuff that I've been doing, man. Like, coming back home to this. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
But, man, Twitter @Capshun,
Easy.
SoundCloud
Caption.
@Capshun.
There you go.
Instagram, if you want to follow me, it's produced by Capshun. And Spotify. I don't know what the link is, but I'll post it on my
Caption.
Twitter.
Yeah.
If you guys want to find it, it'll be
Search
on the
Caption.
link.
Search
Yeah,
Caption.
it'll be the first one to come up. Caption. Yeah.
Usually everywhere, yeah.
Okay.
First one, so.
Hell yeah, and you can find me on SoundCloud. I am John JAHN. Yeah, and hell yeah, that's about
Yeah.
it.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, and we'll see y'all next time.
Hell yeah.
They tell you, look at the hands ready. Please don't take my bag. Please don't take my ride. They tell you, look at the hands ready. Please don't take my bag. Please don't take my ride. Look at the hands ready. Let's stop playing movies. Please don't take my time. They tell you, look at the hands ready. Please don't take my bag. Please don't take my ride. Shut up, I'm ready. Let's stop playing movies. Please don't take my time.